Good morning. So, day 2 of working with infants. Day 1 was very interesting. It actually reminds me of how people aren't really themselves. They're conditioned to become who they're going to be, because it was weird. Every infant that I held, I knew their parent before they even came to pick them up. So the ones that needed a little bit more, or the ooh, or the just playing, like, needed more stimulation than the other ones that you just looked at and they were like, just in their own little world, happy to be alive, right? So that was just something that they helped me to remember, how we're each affected by our surroundings, our stimulus, right? But that was just a quick note on that. But I woke up this morning and I was I was laying there, and I keep waking up before my alarm. And something made me want to start clapping and go, I believe in Tinkerbell. I believe in Tinkerbell. I don't know if you remember the movie Hook, where where everyone, they're going, clap for Tinkerbell. Don't let her die. Clap for Tinkerbell. Let her know you believe in her. And I just had that overwhelming feeling to clap and say, I believe in you, Tinkerbell. I believe in you. I don't know how many other grown people feel like this about life, but anyways, that's me. Quirky in a lot of ways. But also, as I was laying there, I found myself saying, you're a strong, independent woman. And I had to retell myself, no, it's not that I'm a strong, independent woman, because I do need help. I do need the divine. I do need my light team, those guiding powers that help keep me going, that help guide me, that help me to realize I'm not alone, even if I'm in a world by myself, kind of up here in my head, that I'm never alone. And I just want all of you to realize you're not ever alone. No matter how alone you feel, don't let the loneliness push you to desperate situations. Things that you know you deserve better. You know, things that you entertain people that really don't deserve to be in your life. And I just went through this for quite a few months. And I cut myself short. And here in the end, I'm over here almost like crossing my fingers, my toes, my eyes, and my nose, and going, please let all of this work out the way it's supposed to. And then I have to just go, what have we talked about for ages? Just breathe. Have faith. Tinkerbell is alive. And if anybody else is feeling like they want to just give up, I encourage you not to, especially around the holidays. Like right now, at first when I got in this house, I felt duped. I can't buy my kids Christmas presents. I can't, I keep saying I can't. It has put a damper on my ability to give my children something that would put a huge smile on their face. So instead, all I know I can do is pull out all the board games that we have, make whatever food we have in the pantry, because there's a stall on food right now too. But become more of a family, And I know I share some really raw truths with a lot of you, especially being somebody who says, have faith and everything will work out. But even as things are working out, some things have to fall apart for those things to work out. So don't feel discouraged. Don't give up. Because believe me, even driving home in the rain yesterday, and we have a freeze coming, and it's funny, the day that our school closes to basically the day we go back, it's going to be freezing cold outside. We're in a freeze warning in the area that we're in. So I'm kind of waiting to see what happens. I have a feeling it might snow because I've always wanted snow. Anytime snow comes to Texas, I'm just like, oh my God, the end of the world is here. If you're from Texas, you know what I'm talking about. At least deep South Texas, But like I said, I know I'm sharing a lot of cuckoo thoughts, but if any of them help any of you, I'm glad that I can share them, because I even met a woman at work yesterday. Her daughter was basically me when I was young. And she had pointed out that every time she tries to leave him, she comes to our house, they create havoc, and then she leaves again. And it's getting harder and harder to let her come. And I thought, that's your point of view from it. I could never see it from my parents' point of view when I was in a toxic relationship trying to leave. And I can almost guarantee that the daughter's point of view is they don't understand them, they don't accept them, so why not just go ahead and go back to somebody who at least makes you feel loved? And that is the dark side of a toxic relationship, that you get so used to that toxic love, that you can't escape that toxic love. And then anything else is uncomfortable. And you just keep running back until you find the ability or the courage to just sit alone. And most victims, because they're not yet survivors if they're still enduring the process, but most victims of toxic situations don't find the strength to get out. And that's the hard part. And people used to tell me, I'm surprised you made it out. Most women don't make it. And even if they do, that person comes after them. And I thought, what a thing to tell somebody who feels like they're on the run from the devil. They're still going to come get you. But it helped me remember what I'm here for. The things that I don't really talk about because I've tried to just move on. But it also reminds me of who I relate to. And I thought, today maybe I can help her, the mom, see it from the other perspective, because it's something I couldn't get my mom to see. And honestly, my mother and I have a very strained relationship, kind of like the woman and her daughter have. And I think a lot of it is we blame each other. We don't know how to not, So if you're going through a situation, a toxic situation, and you keep trying to get out and you don't feel accepted anywhere you go, understand that's not going to change until you can see it from another side, which is you're so used to chaos. You're so used to battling that when someone comes at you in a loving way, you can't necessarily accept it because you're not comfortable with it. And honestly, most of us weren't even raised in a genuine, loving, compassionate, nurturing environment. Our parents tried to teach us not to do what they did. So right off the bat, we were kind of abused in our own minds because we weren't accepted for who we are as people. So I know that went a little deep. I need to start getting deeper. We all need to get a little bit deeper instead of staying so shallow on the surface and liking each other's pictures just because you'll get mad if I won't, or just putting our world in a competitive atmosphere to where it's social media and nobody knows the truth, because the truth is what will set you free. I'm not the first person to say that. Whoever knows, put down below who was the first person to let you know that the truth will set you free. But for now, I'm going to finish getting ready for work, and hope everybody has a great day. Owie. Peace out. Bye-bye.